Right now, I want to talk about something that's rather fun, especially in the summertime. I don't know if you're like me, but whenever I can get a Friday evening off, and even when I don't get that Friday evening off, I often drive down to the pier, the city pier, and I listen to a lot of the music that comes out on a Friday night. And the idea here, and I'm putting myself behind this, is that we want to see and hear more music. We want to see, not that the artists aren't good, but we want to see even better artists come out to the pier on Friday nights. Now, to talk to us about this music and how we can all pitch in to make sure that this becomes a reality, we've got Gagne Ashley. She is the Director of Tourism and Marketing for the City of New Bedford, better known as Destination New Bedford. Hello.
Good morning.
Glad to have you in studio today.
Glad to be here.
So, I can only give high praise, thumbs up for what's been going on over the past couple of years.
Thank you. Thank you.
And how do we go about keeping this up?
So Destination New Bedford is vying for a grant. It's called the Levitt AMP Grant Awards. Right now we are part of 40 applicants to this grant, and they will choose 25. But it's based on the popular vote, so we have to get out and vote.
Wait a minute, didn't we just do this a couple of weeks ago? We got out and vote?
We
Only
did,
22%,
yes.
yeah.
So now we're asking you to get out and vote again.
But do you really have to get out and vote? This is something we can do online, correct?
Exactly. So you can go online, and you have to create a username and password. So it does take a minute or so. You have to create a username and password, and then you'll get a confirmation email. Click on that email, and then you can vote Destination New Bedford.
Is that how it's listed, Destination
Correct.
New Bedford?
Correct.
And if I'm understanding you correctly, there are 39 other communities vying for the same $25,000 grant?
Correct, nationally.
Nationally. And I think I read somewhere this is a matching grant. So you've already secured $25,000 and you're looking for another $25,000.
Correct.
So it might sound like a rhetorical question here, but what are you going to do with the money?
We are definitely going to expand the concert series if we win this grant. So Levitt AMP creates these grant awards all nationwide, and you have to do 10 consecutive music series in your city. So right now we currently do 6, so we can expand it to 10, and we can raise the caliber. We can bring more entertainment to New Bedford, and we're thinking that 2 hours may not be enough, so maybe we can increase that time to 2.5 or 3 hours on a Friday night.
Wow, that would be excellent.
It would be amazing.
So you start sometime around June right now.
Actually, it's July
yeah.
and August. So if we had to do 10 consecutive, we'd probably go June through August.
Warm enough.
Definitely warm enough.
And what happens before this Levitt AMP? You were doing these concerts, as you say, for 6 weeks. You had funding for that. Is the only reason to go for this grant to elevate exactly what you've been doing over the past few weeks in years?
Exactly. I mean, we've been having a great time the last 3 years doing 6 concerts, but I think it would be great to elevate it and
you
create
certainly
10.
get a crowd.
We do, and it's increasing every year. So I think, and then 2 weeks into August, that's our last one. We save those extra 2 weeks in case we have a rain date. And folks are like, oh, it's over. The summer's not over. So we want to extend that.
That'd be great. I mean, even if you could do the last one on Labor Day weekend.
That would be great.
Now, how does all of this deal? We've got the ferry going to Nantucket and coming back from Nantucket. How does all of that play into this?
That is going to be amazing this summer. We get a lot of traffic on the pier, State Pier, on Pier 3. We have lots of restaurants. We have a concession stand, a visitors information center down there. So the waterfront's bustling. So to have these concerts on Friday night just add to the excitement of that waterfront.
As Destination New Bedford, is your job mostly tourism or maybe getting people to, hey, New Bedford isn't that bad of a place. Maybe we should think about moving around here, honey?
Absolutely. It's community pride. It's, invoking that community pride amongst our citizens, getting people to come out and enjoy everything that we have to offer in the city, as well as creating an environment for visitors to come and see that this is a viable destination.
Gagne Ashley is our guest. By the way, you can go to WBSM.com to actually sign up for the Levitt Amp New Bedford grant. Again, look for Destination New Bedford. And Kristen is sitting here. You don't have to use the microphone. Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you have it on the Facebook yet? Thumbs up. It's on Facebook. So you can also go to facebook.com WBSM 1420 and do it that way too. When is the deadline?
November 30th.
So just a few more days. Thanksgiving weekend, and the next thing you know, nothing but leftovers.
Correct. And you get to vote. You can only vote one time, unfortunately, but if we get a lot of people out there to vote, and we're a city of 95,000, so I think we can get a lot of people out there to vote.
It doesn't, you said a city of 95,000. I assume that people in Dartmouth, Acushnet, Fairhaven, surrounding communities can also vote. They come down.
All our neighbors, yes.
Okay.
So that much more, I think we have a viable chance of winning this.
Let's look ahead quickly. I've got about a minute. What are you thinking about as far as the holidays coming up?
Well, we're very busy for the holidays. We have holiday happenings coming up. We also have City Celebrates New Year's Eve, and also the 10th annual Downtown New Bedford Stroll Weekend's coming up.
When's that?
And that is Saturday, December 5th and Sunday, December 6th.
So 2 weekends from now.
Correct. And that also coincides with the downtown tree lighting.
Woo!
I know.
Have you noticed the wreaths are up already?
They are.
So it's looking fabulous downtown right now. To be very honest, they've done a right about face, give or take the octopus, but that's a question to be answered hopefully next week.
Yes. So pretty much all of December there's something going on every weekend.
What about New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, City celebrates, lots happening from 5 to 8, and then at 8:30 fireworks.
8:30 fireworks. Well, that's
Correct.
because it gets darker.
It does, and it's cold, so.
I like being
But
out.
it doesn't stop there. It's after 9 downtown. There's lots of restaurants having different events downtown. The Whaling Museum is having a New Year's Eve event. So there's a lot happening.
All right. Well, Gagne, I want to thank you so much for coming into the studio. We finally get to meet each other in person.
Thank you.
And I hope we
It
get
was
to
a
do this
pleasure.
again.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. Gagne Ashley. She is the Director of Tourism and Marketing for the City of New Bedford, Destination New Bedford. Again, go to WBSM.com or to our Facebook page. The directions on how to find out more about the Levitt Amp series and the grant and Destination New Bedford, it's all right there. And you do a username, a password, you get your confirmation, and then boom, simple as that.